Hi guys.
My name is Clalence Valentino Lutumo, and I was born in 1994 years, and I'm coming from one of the village back in Tanzania called Iringa. It's the place where I was born. It was very difficult for me first to be here in Denmark, but I came here in Denmark, and now I'm in Gerlev here, and I'm studying dance and all the activities that has been going on here. It was very difficult because first the whole of my life, and I'm not educated people, and I never even done any kind of the school. I grew up in the street, and I was in the street since I was 9 years. I left to my family without even a goodbye. So I was sleeping in the station bus, where the bus parking, where the people they used to travel, and I was going to ask for the food to the restaurant, and sometimes I was washing the dishes and I eat the rest of the food. So that was my life. So from that time till I was 20, no, until I was 19, then I started to change my life. Now I'm 23 and I changed my life 3 years ago. And I like this life, and I see that I'm changing my life, and I will become someone like people they will appreciate and understand and listen as a person. Because when I was in the street boys, people they used to think that we are bad person, we are thief. Of course, some of them they are very thief, but now I'm the person like someone can understand about me and can listen from me something. Sometimes I was going to the street center boys. There is like a community centers which they are changing a life of the street boys. So I was showing up there, and some of the street center boys, they used to have like activities. So some of them they was doing acrobatics, some of them they were doing like a dance. So there was a day I show up to one of these centers, and when I was there, then I started doing acrobatics and dance. And some of the people they was helping me like to give me a money to eat and to rent a room to stay like inside in the house. So day by day I was changing my life is because I was doing these activities. That was a dance and acrobatics, which is what I'm doing here in Gerlev. I was in Zanzibar someday where I meet the national performance team, and when I meet this group from Denmark, and I asked you to perform with them on the same stage. So they said, okay, you can come and we can see what you are doing, and maybe we can then we can give you a chance, then you can also show with us. And then I was waiting for like 1 week, and I meet with the national performance team, and they said that they like what we were doing, me with the group back in Zanzibar. So when I asked to perform with them, then they said yes. So when we finished the show with the national performance team, then I was telling them the history of my life, how I used to grow up and who I am, especially the whole life in the street, because it was so bad life, and we were sleeping outside. No one was caring about us, and sometimes when it was raining, when we were sick, we were getting a lot of problems, and most of the street boys they are dying and going to jail, as I told you. So we were going to jail, and most of my friends are in jail now. So when I tell the national performance team that I want to change my life and I need them to help me, then they started helping me by creating the project. Like I can also teach some kids and youngest in Zanzibar and aspire the sports, because in Tanzania no one caring about sports, they only care about football. But I was doing acrobatics and dance, which also kids they like. Then they said, okay, you can have this project, and you can you with your group, a part of only doing a show in the hotels, you can also be doing activities in the beach that you can help the kids, and the kids so they can grow up in the talent also. We have a lot of kids we are teaching, and volunteers that are coming all over the Denmark. They are coming to help me to teach the sports, and a lot of different activities that is they are teaching, and they're also teaching how to speak English. So it's a project that is very good, and the kids they grow up in a good way. They smile all the time by doing dance and acrobatics and different activities, which like games which I receive here also in Gerlev. And now I have a lot of things, and I've been experiencing a lot of different things from here in Gerlev, and which I'm going to share with the kids back in Tanzania, and hopefully they will also be happy, because I am also very happy. This is one of the questions. Why I smile? Because in my life I didn't used to smile. All of my life it was bad life. I was a person like no one was believing in me. I was a person like no one was even caring about me. I had a lot of problems in my life, like sleeping outside, going to the jail. I'm the person who I used to be in the jail. So today, when someone is seeing that I'm smiling in a good way because I see that I changed my life, and I'm the person like I see two different things. Compare the life of the street and the life of being someone like you are active and you are doing something in a good way. Some people they complain about a lot of different things in their life. Some of them they complain about money, about relationship and everything, and maybe job and everything. But for me, this keeps me smile, and I'm feeling happy, even though of course I have a lot of problems. I don't have money, I have nothing, but to be in the life that I'm active in a good way, and I'm active in the way that someone can get something from me or can start doing something because they see something from me. This makes me happy, and I always